G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So we've just had the information drop for the Android 21. We got a producer's letter a couple of hours ago that did state that it is going to be both a global and JP campaign together, so that's pretty cool. We love these same time celebrations. So as I said, the kits have been tweeted out, so let's jump in and have a look at what we've got here. So this is her base form. It is an Android 21 that is like good, I guess we'll say. So for a leader skill here, we've got androids, margin power, peppy girls, the 170, then the extra 30% to power absorption, transformation boost, or crossover. So a lot of leader skills involved in there. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that category sort of comes together. She is a big bad bosses unit, I believe, when she transforms, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that'll be interesting. You look at the gammas on androids. Peppy Girls isn't much chop, and then Margin Power definitely needs some work. So not sure how good of a leader skill that will be there. Moving on to the passives. So she gets attack and defense 150%. All allies 2 key. Key's always handy. Let's see if she gets any extra stats or something in there. Gets an additional attack and defense 120% when attacking, and high chance of evading enemy's attack within the same turn. So I'm not sure if that's one of those ones that procs after she does her super attack, in which case it wouldn't be very good for like those AoE events. Gets an additional 2 key, 60% attack for 3 turns after evading an attack. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Launches another additional attack that has a great chance, that's the 70, of becoming a super attack starting from the turn in which the character performs the third attack in battle. So I wonder if that could proc mid-turn if you went the initial super, then the high chance super, and then the hidden potential. Could that then proc to get the 4 supers? That'll be interesting to test out. So then, what's that say? Great chance, yada yada yada. Disables the enemy's attack action once within the turn when the character performs their 6th attack. So yeah, I wonder if that would be their second rotation. Has a great chance of performing a critical hit starting from the next attack after that. I'm sure you guys know I'm not overly like fussed with crits, so that's sort of just a bit of a meh for me. So the active skill is the transformation. So when facing one enemy from the 5th turn from the start of battle, there's no HP restrictions, so I guess that isn't really the end of the world because, yeah, most bosses that we are going up against is one enemy. And then we move across to the super attack, which is raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage, which has a high chance of stunning. So defense on super, that's always what we want. And then she also has the chance of stunning, so I guess that gives her some usability in those like Super Battle Road runs style of events. So far not too bad. We didn't get any extra support, so it is just the key. Would have loved to have seen a bit more there, but yeah, she's got some versatility in that kit, I guess. So then you do get that active off, and you transform into Android 21 good, I guess, absorbed, whatever you want to call her. So leader skill obviously stays the same. As you can see, that we do have the one change, and that is where we get big bad bosses as our link. Will be interesting to see with team building how you really go about getting that one active. So the passive then changes to a 30% heal once only, so that's definitely really really good. Yeah, we love those turn heals, saving you using an item. You then get attack and defense 210%, which is a pretty good number. We still get the 2 key to allies, plus an additional 2 key and 121% attack and defense when attacking. Reduces damage received by 20%, plus an extra 60% defense after receiving an attack. So I guess AoE normals potentially could help out a bit. Maybe not. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance of becoming a super attack. So 270% chances there, and then recovers 21% HP when HP is 60% or less at the start of the turn. That's a lot of healing. That's really really good. You look at, she's got metamorphosis as well. She looks like she could be pretty handy there as we scroll across. She does also have an active skill, so facing from one enemy from the next attacking turn, so you get the transformation off, you wait a turn, or a rotation, she comes back around, and that's when you can do this active skill. So she massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, disables action once. We do like those on active skills, and then all attacks are super effective, or effective against all types. So that's a pretty good active skill, I would say. In terms of super attack effect, she still raises attack and defense for one turn, and instead of the stun, she gets a 5% HP heal, which, to be honest, I don't mind that. Because the stun's going to be useless at that point, so I'm happy that they didn't just go ahead and give her like a great chance to stun or whatever. They have actually given her a super attack that will be somewhat effective. Looking at her, I think she'll definitely be good. She'll probably spit out some big numbers if you've got big bad bosses active, especially in this active turn as well. When you look at it, I don't think 5 turns is too bad of a restriction. The heal's pretty good. The only thing is that damage reduction not being start of turn, then the extra additional defense. Maybe she'll get clapped on that first hit. But after that, I think she should look pretty good. I just don't know how you're going to be running her. So what we'll do is we'll jump into the banner unit here. So we did get an Android 21 transformed evil to offset here. So we got one of each, which is not a bad little combo. At least they will both be really good linking partners for each other. So as we go into the details here, she's just classic banner unit, leader skill, the power absorption 130%. You can see from the links there, big bad bosses, metamorphosis, android assault. I do think that is probably the exact same links. So you'd assume that we will have the full 7 out of 7 when you get the transformation off with the Dokkan Fest. For the passive here, so she does have an entrance animation, there you go, for a banner unit, which is just the entrance, so no condition on that. Attack and defense plus 120% and great chance of launching an additional super attack for 4 turns from their entry, and high chance of launching an additional attack starting from the 5th turn of the character's entry. So a lot of super attacks potentially here, which will be good because we'll look at her super attack effect after. Key 3 and attack and defense 210%, so good start of turn numbers there. It is a banner unit, so numbers will be a little bit lower there. Plus additional 90% attack when attacking. Reduces damage by 21% when facing only one enemy, so that's really good. 90% of the bosses we face in the game are one enemy. High chance of performing a crit when facing 2 or more enemies, that's just a nothing to us. Perform a crit if HP is 60% or less at the start of turn, or if the target enemy's HP is 30% or less when attacking. Again, that's a bit of a nothing with this. Recovers 30% HP with each final blow delivered. That's also a little bit of a nothing. I don't think that this Android 21 is going to be the highest damage dealing unit in the game. Like, I don't think you're really going to see the killing blow, I guess, coming from this Android 21, but I guess it is handy if you do manage to finish off a boss. Then recovers HP with candy. That's literally just for like Dokkan events and whatnot, so that's a bit of a weird thing to add, but look, you got a little bit of damage reduction in there, a number of super attacks, and the super attacks do come into play because I did see the super attack on the first page, because it greatly raises attack and defense for 4 turns on super attack effects. So 50% boost if you're getting off that turn where you can get like the 3 or 4. Is it 3? I think it's 3 super attacks you could get off with her, but I mean you stack that over the 2 turns. I think with big bag bosses, you would be able to get your defense up to pretty solid numbers. So, in terms of a banner unit, I preferred my banner units to have support, but at the very least, she's a really good linking partner for when you do get the transformation off into this Android 21. If we just go here and compare the links, does she have Brainiacs? Let's just jump across. So she doesn't have Brainiac, so that means that we're short 1 link at least there. Otherwise, everything else looks to be the same. So yeah, so it will be the 6 out of 7 links. At the very least, they're going to be a phenomenal linking partner. I don't know. I'll be interested to see what these type of numbers these two units put up in game, because their kit is sort of numbers based rather than, I guess, the dodge or a lot of damage reduction. There's no guard. So yeah, let me know down below what your thoughts are of their kit, and whether you reckon you are going to summon for them or not. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.